Yo, yo, yo! Welcome back. It's your boy Cool Rob, cooler than cool, cooler than most, cooler than the other side of the pillow. Welcome back to another episode of Cool Rob TV. Thank you so much for all the love and support you guys showing me out there. I really appreciate it. It's touching the soul. When the soul is touches the beautiful things, so keep it coming, keep it coming. Please, subscribe to Cool Rob TV, all caps, leave comments, you can like, dislike, engagement. Please engage with me. Go down below, leave comments on each and every video. Because we're always looking for new people to come on this show. Shout out to Movie Hood TV. Those are my dudes. Go to their channel, show them some love, and show them love. I'm glad I got all that out. I'm here to introduce a new show, y'all. So I know y'all heard of the Cool Rob Show. I know y'all heard of What's on Your Mind, 30 Minutes with Cool Rob. I'm breaking out something new with the fellas, y'all. Sports Talk with Cool Rob. We about to get it in. We talking sports. Sunday, September 13th, NFL season kickoff. And it's around the corner, y'all. I think it's 6 days away. And me and the fellas about to get into it, y'all. We about to dive right into this NFL season. We're going to kick this show off. But before we start, I got to introduce my dudes. I'm going to start to the top of the screen. My boy Fly Guy Ray, the staple of season 1 Cool Rob Show. Ray, what's going on, Ray?
What's up, Cool? Good to be back with you, man. What's going on?
It's been a long time, brother. It's been a long time. Thank you so much, man. How you?
I'm good, man. Football season getting ready to kick off, man. I can't wait.
Bro, I see you rocking that Packers jersey, bro. You love the Packers, man. That's one thing. You love his Packers, y'all.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to represent my G team, dog. You know what I'm saying? Aaron Rodgers all the way.
Yeah, bro. Thank you so much for taking time on your schedule to come on the show. Like I said, man, I really meant when I said you was a staple. You carried that season 1 Cool Rob Show, man. You was coming through, you know, any and every topic you was diving in. So I just want to tell you personally, thank you so much, man.
I appreciate it, man.
Appreciate you. And down at the bottom, what can I say, man? Y'all never seen him on any of the platforms before, but man, this is the only dude out of the whole crew that I ever lived with. We were roommates at one point in time, man. It's probably the best apartment I ever had. You know what I'm saying? Introducing my boy down low, my boy Mel Pink. What's up, Mel Pink?
Hey, what's going on, Cool, man? I appreciate you having me on your show. Number 1 show right here, the Cool Rob, the first ever sports TV show. I appreciate it. How you doing, man?
I'm doing good, man. I'm glad you said that because this is the first time I ever did a sports talk with Cool Rob. And for you to be on the show, man, I'm really honored, and I appreciate you taking time out your day, man, for coming on.
I appreciate it, man. Very impressed by what you're doing out here, man. Very good.
Thank you so much, man. It means a lot, man. But how you doing? Everything good with you?
Hey, man, everything good, man. I'm chilling on this good holiday, man. Getting ready to get back to work tomorrow. But, for right now, I'm licking my chops with some football, man. Can't wait.
Yes, sir.
No fans. I don't give a damn, I'm ready.
Hey, let's get it in, y'all, man. Without further ado, if y'all ready, I'm ready, man. Y'all ready?
Yes,
Let's
sir.
do it.
Let's talk some football, y'all. Like I said, first ever episode of Cool Sports Talk with Cool Rob with my boy Fly Guy Ray and my boy Mel Pink. We about to get it in. Let's just get started. The first question, I'm going to go with my boy Ray. Ray, are you ready for football with no fans?
It's going to be awkward, but I've been waiting for football, man, since last year, man. I can't wait.
Okay, cool.
Fans or no fans, man. It's going to be one hell of a season, man.
Yeah, a lot of people, I talk to kind of 50-50 with it. They like me, you, and Mel. We ready. We just ready for some football. We can't wait. But some people act like they don't want to watch it without no fans. What you think about that?
Hey, well, sorry for him, because I'm still going to be watching football.
That's why you the man, brother. Thank you so much for that. Mel Pink, what about you, man? You ready for some football without no fans?
Hey, man, same as Ray, man. I give a damn about no fans. Football is number 1 out here in American sport. Definitely ready, no fans. It doesn't matter, being a Skins fan, it ain't no fans in the crowd anyway. So,
hey, there you go.
So maybe this will help us and stuff. Maybe this is like, the best fit for us this year. We can sneak up and, attack some teams out here.
Yeah, also,
home field advantage.
Also, we don't have no primetime games this year. We don't have no Sunday nights or no Monday nights or no Thursday nights. We all 1 and 4 o'clock. So hopefully, man, we can turn into something this year.
like I said, being a diehard Skins fan, I'm not even looking for playoffs. I'm looking for a team. I'm looking for like a something rebuild. And I'm gonna be honest. And Ron, I trust. Hopefully, Ron gonna turn this around. We got stability in there. Somebody ain't going, take no crap. Somebody who's about the game. All the other coaches we had, it was carousel and stuff. But hopefully, he's gonna bring stability to the team. Something we haven't had in years, man. I'm actually excited. I haven't been excited for the Skins. Oh, there we go, right there, man. I'm gonna add $1 every time I say it down, man. The Washington team, the Washington football team.
Right.
I hope that we would. I'm like I say, I'm not looking for like Super Bowl ambition right now. I'm just looking for a team to be better than what they are now. Right. Bring some respectability back to the team.
Right. Because last year we hit rock bottom. You can't go past rock bottom. There's nothing else after rock bottom. So nothing but up.
Yeah. I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna take it after that. After the Alex Smith injury. That was a downfall when we was picking up people off the street to come in and play as quarterback, man.
Yeah, what was that quarterback we had? Josh Johnson?
Mark Sanchez.
Oh. So that should tell you right there. That's rock bottom right there. When you got to go pick up Mark Sanchez, you hit rock bottom with that. So like I said, it's just like Drake said, man. Start from the bottom. Now we here, man. So it's time to go up now.
And just want to reiterate with the Skins right now, it's a different approach this year. They're using the youth. They're bringing in new ideas. It ain't gonna be just run the ball. It's gonna be some trick plays. We're gonna look like an updated NFL team. So hopefully with Scott Turner's offense, and everybody mad about the Adrian Peterson ordeal. I'm like, he didn't fit the scheme. I appreciate having him for them years, but he didn't fit the scheme. And we got some young horses back there that's ready to, that fit the scheme and ready to roll. So, we don't want no distractions, and he'll be a distraction because of not getting his carries.
So two things that came up in my head I want to ask. I didn't have down. I'm going to ask you guys before we move on to the next question. So first thing, I'm glad you brought it up about the Scott Turner offense. Now, remember when Ron Rivera was first hired, a lot of people, including myself, didn't like that. I basically felt like, I'm just going to be flat out honest with you, that we were just taking the Carolina Panthers squad and bringing them over to Washington. You might as well call them the Carolina Redskins or the Washington Panthers. So, I'm starting with you, Mel. Like, what you think about that as far as the Ron Rivera hire, bringing in Scott Turner, and pretty much most, if not all, the Carolina staff?
Carolina recently went to a Super Bowl with Ron Rivera and his staff, so there's no complaints there.
Right.
Two, it's like it was time for a change over here, man. Everything was basically, as I said, it was boring. You knew what we were going to do, and like I said, with the fact of having Ron Rivera and the Scott Turner offense, you're gonna see more of a gadget plays. That's why I said Adrian Peterson did not fit the scheme. That's why we have the young guy Gibson, McKenzie, Bryce Love coming off an injury. Hopefully, he'll look good this year. He's been like a 2-year player we done had in the background or so on the practice squad or injury reserve. So hopefully he'll look good this year in the offense. And it's a scheme offense. It's just not all about the run, power run. It's like, you might get McLaurin in the backfield. You don't know. We got a lot of players to mix it up with. So it's a young offense, a young team right now. And another thing, shout out to the defense too. So, that's another big thing. Hopefully the defense will hold up the offense while we're still in the learning.
Stuff right there. What about you, Ray? Do you like to hire Ron Rivera and Scott Turner and pretty much the Carolina staff over in Washington now?
I do. I think he'll bring like a form of toughness to the Washington football team. You know what I mean? And then I'm with Jamel, you know what I'm saying? The scheme that the Redskins were using, but for so long it just became basic. Like everybody knew what you was going to do, like the same plain system, you know what I'm saying? Now with Ron Rivera, he can add new wrinkles to the scheme now. So You probably gonna see plays like Mel mentioned. You might see Scary Terry in the backfield. You know what I'm saying? Off a jet sweep or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Something interesting.
Right.
I like it. I think it's a good look.
Okay, cool. I love it. I like that, y'all. We just getting started. That's just the first question, y'all. So let's move on to the second question. I got another question. We'll pop up on here and we'll come back to it. All right, so the season is less than 6 days away, right? Mm-hmm. What are you anticipating the most on September 13th? Ray.
How them Packers gonna look? Because we don't have no first round talent for Aaron Rodgers to throw the ball to, man. So we looking on second and third year receivers that we drafted previously already to come in and make an impact. So I'm most forward to seeing how these Packers gonna look for 2020.
Good stuff right there, Mel. What you anticipating on September 13th?
Man, the season to kick off, being that they didn't have no preseason, how everything's going to work out, you know, due to COVID this year, how basically football going to look.
Right.
Like you said, number one, no fans. Two, you know, how about if a player catch COVID? What's that going to do to the game? You know, so it's a lot to it. Yeah. And basically just getting football started. It is what we wait for all year round after it's over with. So basically it's a lot of good games and a lot of players that moved on too that we got to get to. So like, yeah, I'm just waiting for the kickoff, man. Kansas City and Houston, you know, so definitely see how that's going to work out.
Well, if someone asks me that question, I would say, like you said, I'm just kind of want to see what the setup gonna look like. Like you said, this never happened before in the history of NFL. We never seen this in our lifetime, a COVID pandemic, especially that it's affecting sports. So I'm just interested to see what it's gonna look like. I know no fans are gonna be there, but still, I want to see what. I know the NFL gonna do something. They're gonna juice it up. They're gonna spice it up. So I'm just anticipating the look. Now, going back to a question that I asked when I asked about the Ron Rivera. So, Ray, if it wasn't Ron Rivera hired as the head coach, who else you would have saw? Who else you would have wanted the Redskins to hire as their head coach?
Hey, I'm not gonna hold you, man. I was like the best situation right now for a coach to get on the team. I wanted Rex Ryan. I wanted y'all to get Rex Ryan. Let him come out of retirement and run y'all.
You got a reason why?
Because he has a great defensive mind. You know what I'm saying? He's got that old school Buddy Ryan mentality, man. You know what I'm saying? Power running, which y'all are good at, and a tough to stop defense.
Mel, what about you? If it wasn't Ron Rivera, who would you would have wanted to be the Redskins head coach?
Man, to be honest, I think I would have went with Rivera. Out of all of the coaches and the carousels they have, man, I didn't want to bring no college coach here. I didn't want to bring in no former Packers coach, Mike McCarthy. I didn't want to bring him in. I basically wanted somebody that you know was strong-minded. We done went through all the weak coaches, man.
Right.
You know, we done went through a Jay Gruden. I felt like, you know, Jay Gruden, I could have met him a couple of years ago and smoked some Reggie and drunk a Milwaukee Best next to him. So, you know, I mean, he wasn't a respected coach, you know, but, you know, I'm glad they brought him in. So I'm gonna go with Ron because he is a respected coach and he wanted, you know, he wants some respect out of his players and to get out there and get the job done.
I said, here's my coach right here because I ain't gonna lie to you. I wasn't a Ron Rivera first choice. I wasn't a second choice. I would have liked to see the Redskins hire Eric Bieniemy. All right, so let me tell you why I like Eric Bieniemy. Okay, all right. So you gotta understand when we got to the end of the season, right? We all would agree this was the worst we ever saw in our lifetime. Being fans, right? It hit rock bottom, and at the time, it just didn't seem like the future was just muddy. You know what I mean? Like, what could you look for in the future at that time and say, okay, all right, Redskins moving in the right direction? We didn't know what the direction the team was going in. We didn't know what was going on. Chaos everywhere. It was dysfunction in the organization. It was dysfunction in the locker room. So, and then, you know, all these coaches came up, you know, all these names, and all the names you heard was either former head coaches, like you said, Mike McCarthy, or college coaches. So in my mind, I'm saying, okay, all right, let's do something different. Don't go for the college coach. Don't go for the coach that made a name for himself at another organization. Get someone that's hungry, you know what I mean, that haven't ever coached before, that's going to take the job and you know, and bring some new innovative ways and systems. So Eric Bieniemy name came up, and I mean, hey, am I blind? I mean, he is the offensive coordinator of the Kansas City Chiefs. In the last 2 years, Kansas City Chiefs been ruling the NFL in offense. So, and what was one of the things that we lacked last year? Offense. So, I definitely would have went with Eric Bieniemy. But I ain't gonna lie to you. Once Ron Rivera made that speech at that press conference, he won me over.
You know, he already praise, man. You know, he cutting in loose ends out of here, getting rid of everything. And like, you know, you gotta think of who can actually sit there and tell Dan what to do, Snyder what to do.
Right.
You know, give him and be like, you know, no, we're gonna have it this way. And you know, another side note, them hiring the first ever Black African American president, you know, vice president of football operations. So
Shocking.
You said second?
Shocking.
Oh, shocking. Oh, but I mean, hey, you know, yeah, you know, so Dan's looking for a way to change something and make himself look good, but at the same time, it's actually a good thing. Right. Getting rid of all the like the headaches and stuff, and you know, the guy's cut. Hey, you know, the other regime would have kept him around, made up stories for everything, right. And no, after they found out, here's your sign and paper, get up out of here. Yeah, you know, so.
I got to go back to the first question I asked y'all when I said, are you ready for fans, football with no fans? I ain't get a chance to give you my answer. Here's my answer right here. Hey, if I watch porn with no fans, then I watch football with no fans.
Pornhub.
All right, here we go, y'all. That's what I'm talking about. Sports Talk with Cool Rob, y'all. You'll get it in. You don't know what we're going to talk about. We're definitely going to talk sports. All right, moving on to the next question, y'all. Speaking of the Washington football team, are you surprised that they let go AP? Now, I ain't gonna lie, before y'all get your answers, I was surprised when they let him go when I heard the news that he got let go. I'm gonna go with Ray. Are you surprised that the Redskins let go AP? Or the Washington football let go AP?
At first glance, yeah, I was like, dang, how you gonna let go of AP, man? You know, so that's a Pro Bowler. He gonna get the gold jacket. That's a Hall of Famer right there. Right. But then after thinking about it some more, I was like, you know what? No, it's not surprising because a lot of talent, good talent, is leaving other organizations around the league. You know what I'm saying? Look at Belichick. Look at all the top quality talent players he had. He just let go, no problem. Plus, you know, in football years, AP is a little old. You know what I'm saying? They just looking to, you know, get younger at the position. So it's understandable. Or it could be a money issue.
Good stuff right there. Mel, you was already giving us your answer, but go ahead and take it away. Were you surprised that the football team let go AP?
At first, yes. I was kind of like, damn, they got rid of him. But then, like I said, without no preseason and the fact that we don't see what's going on in camp, we don't see basically who fits, once again, the system, who fit in the system. And it wasn't a money thing because AP was making like $1 million. That's chicken scratch to them and stuff. So basically, they didn't want to have him lag along, let him go and get into another team that's going to give him them carries because he didn't fit the system because the offense is going to be more dynamic. All he is an uphill runner. We need somebody that's more diverse. And right now, the backs that we have, the fullbacks that we have now, they're diverse. They can do everything that fits the system. And Ron Rivera was basically like, look, we want you to go ahead and link on to another team now, then to go ahead and just, you know, cut you during the season or so, or give you less carries for your career, and that's not what you want. You don't want no big problem in the, like, you know, with the team with him because with AP not getting the football, he gonna be a pissed AP on the sideline.
Right.
And that's what happened in New Orleans. That's what happened in Arizona. So therefore, we ain't want that problem. So go ahead and get rid of them and get some of the young kids some time to play because that's the future.
So y'all, I ain't mean to cut you off, cool, but y'all think the age of the traditional running back is over?
Well, you know, my answer to that is that, I mean, I'm 37 years old, February 25, but in the NFL, oh man, the age is brutal because once you reach 30, you old. You know what I'm saying? I don't give what position you are. When you reach 30, you are old in the NFL term. So, yeah, AP, I don't know how old he is, 35, 36. So, I still was shocked though that he got let go.
But he all right. He just signed on with Detroit.
See?
Detroit picked him up, and one of their second running back is already injured, so he already gonna slide up in the lineup. So you know, I think AP for his time here, he gave us basically notoriety. I mean, other than anybody else on the team, who gave us more notoriety than AP. So
going back,
still go.
Who?
I was getting ready to say, going back to what you were saying when you was talking about AP, Mel. AP is pretty much a north and south runner, but you saying we looking for east and west runner.
Basically, east, west, catch the ball out the outfield. You know, stay out in the slot, which all the backs that we have can do. And basically, we kept Peyton Barber because he's more of like that power back that we want. And like I said, with Ron Rivera, you know, he played them like always like 2 years in a row when he was playing with Tampa Bay. So he knew what he was getting out of him. So he just, like I said, it was time for a change, and they seen something out of these young backs, and they just wanted AP to move on. They didn't want to give him the curries. It'd have been like a waste of his career to stay here, and he's not going to get the curries that he wants.
Before we move on to the next question, so again, when I heard that AP was released, I was shocked. First thing I said was, okay, all right, so who the running backs we got? So I know we got Bryce Love. Who else do we have?
Rookie Antonio Gibson.
Okay, my man from Memphis.
Peyton Barber.
Rondé and Tiki's little cousin.
And McKissick. J.C. McKissick from the former Detroit running back.
Now, Ray, I know you're a Packers fan, but I know you keep an eye on these Redskins. Those running backs that Mel just said, do you think they will get it done this season?
I don't see why they wouldn't. You know what I'm saying? Everybody can get a shot. I mean, I was surprised y'all let go of Chris Thompson. I like Chris Thompson. He was a good running back for y'all.
Injury prone.
There you go. So hopefully you got a jewel out of those guys, man, in that backfield.
Bryce Love, I'm definitely looking for Bryce Love this year. This is his year to shine. You know, I'm a big college football fan. As anyone that knows, I'm a Florida Gators fan to death for life. And I followed Bryce Love when he was in Stanford. So I'm definitely looking for him to have a big year this year. All right, moving on to the next one. All right, here we go. This question is for you, Fly Guy Ray. Give us one bold prediction for the season. Just something bold.
Something bold.
Something bold, bro.
The Packers are going to the Super Bowl.
That's why you my man. Going down to Mel Pink, give us one bold prediction for this season. Something bold.
Hey, man, right now, you know, I've been looking at Arizona, man. Mm-hmm. Arizona looks like, you know, they're in a strong division, but I'm looking like they make a good playoff splash this year, man. If they get into the playoffs, sneak in somehow.
My bold prediction, Cam Newton will lead New England Patriots to the Super Bowl.
I like that one. You know, I keep forgetting about Cam out there, you know.
It's football season, y'all. We got, like I said, we just getting warmed up, y'all. All right, man. All right, next one. Here we go. I was diving in. I was up last night all this morning diving in, right? Here we go. We get ready to go down to South Beach, Miami. Ryan Fitzpatrick was named the starter over Tua. Ray, do you think that was good that they let Fitzpatrick start the season off instead of Tua?
Yeah, I like Fitzmagic, man. That's a good quality veteran quarterback. You know what I'm saying? So let Tua sit, on the sideline and learn from, the vet. Eventually this year, though, I do believe, Tua will eventually be the starter. But, I like Fitzmagic as the starter. That's cool.
Mel Pink, what you think about Fitzpatrick winning the job over Tua for week 1?
Oh, that was more than likely. He'll be out of there by week 5. Tua ready, man. Tua ready. He'll be out of there by week 5, man. So if you just keep him, and for your fantasy people, keep Tua in the background and stuff, man. Keep him on your roster because he'll be in there by week 5. Tua sell tickets or Tua not tickets now. I can't say that because of COVID, but in the long run, that's Tua's team. And Fitzmagic, he there for 5 games.
I was getting ready to say, Ryan Fitzpatrick better count on a 4-3 record. That's what he's gonna give you for the first 6 games of the year. 7 games of the year, he's gonna be 4-3.
That's true. Man, he's hot and cold.
Yeah.
One game he'll go out and throw for 300 yards, 4 touchdowns. Next game he throw for 1 touchdown and 4 picks. So
correct.
Hot and cold with Ryan Fitzpatrick.
Good stuff right there, y'all. Good stuff right there, y'all. All right, so I didn't even have this down, but we talking sports, y'all. So I'm gonna throw this one in there. Before we move on to the next question, we get to the prediction. Pick one division. It could be AFC or NFC. One division, and give us a bold prediction. I'm gonna go with Mel first.
One division far as what? Like who's gonna stand out? Who's gonna have the most wins?
Yeah, just any bold prediction in that division. It could be somebody you think gonna win, the division, just something, right?
Right now, if you go with the AFC East, basically Tom Brady's out of there.
Right.
So you got teams like, Buffalo. Right now, everybody on the Buffalo bandwagon for some reasons right now. I'm like, okay. So I'm gonna go with Buffalo, and as I said earlier, Arizona. Arizona right now, they're a young team. I like they got a good running back. They got a good wide receiver core. The defense is coming in. Only thing is they're in a hard division. They're in a hard division in that West.
Right.
But I see them coming out of there. As I said, if they can't, at least they'll be second because they can at least get past the Rams. And Seahawks are up and down. And, maybe San Francisco might get knocked over their high horse.
Right.
This year, you don't know because of COVID. We don't know what we're getting.
Right.
So, and plus they added 2 playoff teams to the mix.
I forgot about that.
That's another thing. So any team like that was on the verge of last year sneaking in, they can sneak in the playoffs. And once the playoffs start, that's a whole new ball game.
Yep.
Ray, you'll go, Ray. Pick a division, AFC or NFC or both, and give me a bold prediction.
I'm going to go with the NFC South. Because that division right there is locked and loaded, man. You want prime time, you want classic matchups, you get Drew Brees, you get the golden boy Tom Brady, you got Matty Ice over there, you know what I'm saying? Christian McCaffrey, Teddy Bridge. They're going to have some electrifying games, man.
So here's my prediction. Arizona will win the West. Chicago Bears will win the North. It's just a prediction, brother. Just a prediction.
With Nick Foles or Trubisky?
So I don't know if you heard that they named Nick Trubisky starter for week.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Basically came out and said that, he don't mind playing the backup role.
That's terrible, man. Nick Foles is the Super Bowl MVP, and he's a backup still. No respect.
Well, let's talk about it before we move on to the next question. Let's talk about Nick Foles. So Nicky Foles won the Super Bowl, right? He was on a high horse. He went to Jacksonville, And then when he went to Jacksonville, that's when everything kind of went crashing down.
He got injured, and then he was some trash. He a system quarterback. He was a system under that Philly Doug Peterson system. And he got, like I told you, when the playoffs start, it's a whole new ball game. So he got on the high horse, and they unfortunately they won that year. They beat New England because New England was sleeping.
Right.
So he got on a hot ride basically. So
and you like
Nick Foles is a backup. He's a backup. He's a backup.
Well, Ray, you like Foles though? Why?
I like Foles, man. He outdued Tom Brady on the biggest stage, man. Outdued him. And they had the top 5 defense that year, and Nick Foles was just throwing darts all over the field on them, dog. So Nick Foles is good, man. He's underrated, you know what I'm saying? People look at him just as a backup. I think he's a quality starter.
Let me ask you this, Ray. That could be true about Foles. Then why Foles couldn't beat out Mitchell Trubisky?
I'm going to go back to what we was talking about when we were mentioning the Washington football team. It's a young man's game. You know what I'm saying? Foles is up there in age now. So, they're going to keep going with the young gun and Trubisky.
Why couldn't Foles beat out Gardner Minshew?
Oh, he got hurt. So, I'm going to put a question mark right there on that one, Mel. He was hurt. That's why Jacksonville was so sorry.
So he came back. He lost his job, and he never got it again. He was some trash. He got on a lucky run. It's like an ugly broad getting pretty one day, and everybody on her, and then finally she get home, she washed that shit off her face and take off with everything else, and then she's back to what she is. Trash.
I mean, look at it though like this, man. Jacksonville was already in a mess.
Lucky to get that Super Bowl win. They went on a hot run, man. They went on a hot run.
The Jaguars love them some.
I'm gonna say.
Go ahead, man. My bad.
Well, now I was gonna say, Jacksonville, they were already down and out. You know what I'm saying? They had a circus going on in the locker room, especially with the Jalen Ramsey issue with him and the coach. So they dealing with that. You know what I'm saying? And Leonard Fournette didn't turn out to be the running back that they thought he was gonna be. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, that's another wasted, opportunity right there.
A bust. Yep.
Your boy Jay Gruden down there.
Oh, Gruden, they signed somebody signed Gruden?
Yeah, they got Chris Thompson down there. Trey Quinn went back down there.
Wow.
Yeah, he ready, so Jacksonville is Jacksonville, man. They'll probably get the first round pick. They keep screaming, but we don't know. This year's gonna be, you don't know how this year gonna plan out, man.
Right.
Shoot, you screaming all that. Patrick Mahomes next week he gets COVID and he out for 2 weeks.
That's possible.
Yeah, that's highly possible.
This is a big thing this year, man.
All right, so we got 2 more questions before we get to predictions, but here we go. You had mentioned the Buffalo Bills, and that was one of the questions I was going to ask. Everybody is hounding these Buffalo Bills. Why?
For what they did last year, they got a great defense. 2 of the best corners. What's going on, man?
Yeah, it was police chasing somebody, something over there in Brentwood.
Oh man, you know how it is around here. Always something.
All right, so we start over Mel. Buffalo Bills.
Yeah, with the Bills, they're going off their great defense. They got 2 of the top cornerbacks in the league. A good pass rush. They're young. With their offense, they picked up Stephon Diggs. They got a couple of young running backs, and Josh Allen. He's coming onto his own, and they're still in a weak division without Tom Brady.
Right.
But you still got Belichick, and you got a confident Cam Newton over there that want to prove himself. Right. So right now, I would say they will win the division, but if they get into the playoffs, they ain't doing too much.
Even though I picked New England, I like the Buffalo Bills, but I'm dying to hear what you got to say, Ray, about these Buffalo Bills.
I called Buffalo out a couple years ago. I said Buffalo is going to be the new team to beat in the AFC. And I'm almost right, you know what I'm saying? They got a great defense. They got great weapons on offense. You got Cole Beasley, John Brown, the new addition to Stephon Diggs. They got quality tight end. They got good running backs in the backfield. The eyes is on Josh Allen. You know what I'm saying? You got to turn up in year 3.
Good stuff right there, y'all. Good stuff right there. Like I said, even though I picked New England, I'm definitely going to keep an eye out on Buffalo. I love some Josh Allen. I do love Josh Allen. I didn't know they had the top 2 cornerbacks in the field. Good stuff right there, Mel. So I'm definitely going to keep a close eye on them. And then, to be honest with you, it's their division to win. If they don't win it, we're going to have some problems down in Orchard Park, Buffalo.
Yeah. So,
all right, man. So one more question before we get to the part I've been waiting for, y'all. Predictions. We're going to go through every game from Thursday to Monday, and we're going to pick them. But before we do that, Ray, could you please give us a Green Bay Packers report? 6 days away going into the NFL season. Give us your Green Bay Packers report.
Well, 53-man roster is done. Finished it out on Saturday. So we got the official lineup. Aaron Rodgers is looking good in camp. The GM and coach Matt LaFleur, man, they like the confidence level on Aaron Rodgers, man. I'm telling you, you about to see a beast come out, man. Aaron Rodgers last year on a down year threw for over 4,000 yards, 26 touchdowns, and only 4 interceptions, dog. And that's a down year. He gonna ball out this year. He about to be the MVP again, y'all. Watch. It's gonna be a good season.
Good stuff right there. Mel Pink, could you please give us a Washington football team report? 6 days away for the season start. Give us your Washington football team report.
oh man, new team, man. New team, new attitude. Once again, shout out to Alex Smith, man. You know, for everything. He should be player of the year. I'm sorry. If anything happens, Alex Smith should be player of the year. For him to go through what he went through and to come back and actually on the 53-man roster. So, you know, that's one shout out to give. As far as the Skins, man, like I said, play hard. We failed to mention the defense. The defense, we're moving back to a 4-3.
Okay.
That's much important. That 3-4, we didn't have the players for. We're moving back to a 4-3 defense.
Right.
You know, with a front line that can attack instead of cover, just straight attack. Jack Del Rio. I mean, he's turned a lot of poor defenses into some of the top 5 defenses out there. So I'm looking for a big change there. We got some a couple of good linebackers, and like I said, the front line is stable, bunch of first rounders. So right now for the Skins, like I said, hopefully if no injuries, big injuries occur, Haskins, please prove yourself, because you got like I said, hopefully you won't have to put Alex Smith out there, but I believe in Haskins. You know, hopefully he's going to be able to, you know, get the ball down the field and put up touchdowns and lead this team to victory, man. So, and like I said, in Ron, I trust. So hopefully I'm not looking for a Super Bowl or even playoffs this year. I'm looking for quality games, something I don't want to turn off by the second quarter.
Hey, you ain't lying, brother. Last year, usually when Redskins lose over the years, I still watch it all the way through, right? Just because I love football, I love my team. I mean, pretty much out of 16 games, 12, 13 out of the 16 games, them games were off by the end of the second quarter.
Yeah.
Good stuff right there, y'all. So, if y'all ready, I'm ready. Without further ado, this part I've been waiting for all night, Ray. I ain't gonna say a lot to you, man. You see, I'm getting jittered. All right, here we go, y'all. We get ready to predict every game for week 1, starting from Thursday to Monday night. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna keep score. I'm gonna go back, and then next time we meet up, I'm gonna reveal the winners. So every time we meet up, I'm gonna reveal the winners, and at the end of the season, we're gonna see who was the NFL predictioner. You know, whatever, the predictionist, the predictioner. We're gonna figure it out, y'all. We're gonna see who's gonna win it at the end of the year. But without further ado, let's get started, y'all. So Thursday night, NFL season opener. The Houston Texans versus the Super Bowl champion, Kansas City Chiefs. I'm going to go with Mel. Who you think going to win this game?
I'm going to go with Kansas City. Kansas City lost to Houston regular season. Houston right now, I don't believe in you, Houston, by giving up DeAndre Hopkins in that trade. Right now, with Kansas City, they got all their players from their Super Bowl championship team, plus some additions. So, yeah, right now I think Kansas City going to put that 50 bird on them.
Ray, who you going with? Houston versus Kansas City?
Oh, that's a no-brainer. If it was D-Hop, I would have said the Texans, but I'm going to go with the hot hand and go with the defending Super Bowl champs, Kansas City Chiefs.
I'm going to start the year off acting wild, upset special. I'm going with Houston over the Super Bowl champion, Kansas City Chiefs, without DeAndre Hopkins. Here we go, guys. Football season, y'all. 6 days away. Moving on. All right, now we're going to the 1 o'clock games. All Sunday 1 o'clock games, starting with Ryan Fitzpatrick and the Miami Dolphins versus Cam Newton and the New England Patriots. Ray, who you going with?
I'm going to go with Killer Cam on this one. I just think they are the better team, and they got that. Hopefully, he comes into his 2015 MVP form.
Good stuff right there. Mill, who you going with? Miami Dolphins or the New England Patriots?
I'll go with Fitzmagic on this one. Miami had be having New England's number. So this is a New England team, and you forget half of their defense opt out. Right. So that number one defense last year not there. So I think Miami gonna creep up and catch them this game. So
after careful consideration, I chose New England Patriots. I'm excited to see Cam Newton over in New England. A Cam Newton coached by Bill Belichick. And like I said, a lot of you're right, Mel. A lot of players did opt out in New England, but just the reason why I'm gonna give the edge to New England. What is it? Gillette Stadium? Did they change the name? It was Gillette.
I think it's still Gillette.
Still Gillette. I say Foxborough. That's the old stadium. Gillette Stadium. Still in New England. So even though it ain't cold, but like I say though, Miami had to prove to me that they can go down there and win. So it's week 1. Like I say, you don't know what's going to happen, so I'm gonna take the safe pick and go with New England. All right, moving on, y'all. Let's get excited, y'all. Here we go. Indianapolis Colts at Jacksonville Jaguars. Take it away, Ray. Who you going with? Who you think gonna win this game?
I'm going with Phillip Rivers and T.Y. Hilton all the way. Colts gonna win in a blowout.
A blowout. Okay, all right, I like that. Mel, who you going with? Phillip Rivers?
I agree with Ray on that one. I'm going to have to go with Colts. I'm going to go with their defense. Colts' defense was slept on last year.
Right.
And being that they didn't have a quarterback, they would have probably went further in the playoffs. Or if they didn't make the playoffs, I'm not remembering, they would have had a better team, a better squad. But this year, Colts. They're gonna destroy Jacksonville, man. I'm sorry.
Jacksonville, let me see. No Ramsey, no Leonard Fournette, no Nick Foles. Colts at Jacksonville. I'm going with the Jaguars. I'm going Jacksonville, y'all. Like I say, man, I'm a daredevil, y'all. You know what I'm saying? I live on the edge. I'm going Jacksonville all the way, y'all. All right, here we go. It's a good one right here. Week 1, 1 o'clock. The Chicago Bears at the Detroit Lions. Mel, take us away. Who are you going with?
I'm gonna take Detroit. Healthy Matt Stafford. Their defense is coming along. They did lose Slay, but they replaced him with what's his name from Ohio State? The cornerback. Okuma, something like that. But I'm gonna go with Detroit at home, man. Down in Ford Stadium, man. I think they're gonna pull it out.
Good stuff right there. Ray, who you going with? Bears at Lions.
I'm with Mel on this one. I don't trust Mitchell Trubisky, man. I just don't see it. So, and then, because he's so turnover prone, he will be the reason why the Chicago Bears lose this game.
There you go, brother. Hey, Ray, you know me. We didn't, a lot of Sundays we didn't sit here and watch a lot of football games. So, I'm a diehard football team fan. But if there's one quarterback in the NFL, who's that quarterback I used to love the most? You used to tell me he's the size quarterback in the NFL, but I should tell you I love him to death. Who would it be?
Matthew Stafford.
There you go. So I'm going Matt Stafford all the way. Matt Stafford and Lions over the Chicago Bears. That's why you my man. You know what I'm saying? Matt Stafford from Georgia. Y'all follow him in the SEC. All right, moving on. I was surprised that they got this team playing at 1 o'clock. Usually during week one, they always had them play a Sunday night or Monday night games, but they got to actually start off with week one at 1 o'clock. The Las Vegas Raiders. Las Vegas Raiders at the Carolina List. Cam Newton Panthers. Who you going with, Mel?
We'll take them Raiders. We'll take them Raiders, man. Carolina, I think, this is a toss-up, to be honest. So right now I'm going to go with hungry, what's his name, John Gruden. You got to get his team out there, man. They about to open up that stadium out there. They got to get big out there. This is David Carr's last year, possibly. He got Marcus Mariota sitting right there in the background. So, yeah, I'm going to go with the Raiders on this one.
Ray, who you got?
I'm with Mel, man. I'm going with them Las Vegas Raiders, man. I think this the year right now for Derek Carr. He got a big chip on his shoulder. I mean, I heard a recent interview where he was like he tired of being slept on. So with the addition of Henry Ruggs from the draft, Tyrell Williams, you know what I'm saying, Darren Waller, Josh Jacobs, you know what I'm saying, and then as Mel mentioned, you know what I'm saying, Gruden. You know what I mean? They out to prove something this year, y'all.
Right.
Raiders all the way.
I'll piggyback off the John Gruden comment. John Gruden is getting $100 million, y'all. $100 million contract. He better do something.
Yeah, he better.
Good stuff right there, fellas. We moving on to an AFC East showdown, week one. The New York Jets, the Jets, Jets, versus the team the team everybody loving this year, the Buffalo Bills. Jets versus Bills. Ray, who you got?
Got the Bills just because, you know what I'm saying, they the overall better team, and plus the Jets lost Jamal Adams, so their secondary is going to be weak.
Yeah, did he get traded over to Seattle?
Yep.
Man, who you going with? Jets, Jets, or the BILS Bills?
To be honest, this was like one of my upset picks. So I was going to go with the Jets. It's a division battle. So, you could toss that up. And I think it's still early. So I think Jets will pull it out like in a silly win. It'll be like a silly win for them. So, yeah, I think this a game right where the Buffalo going to sleep. I know it's the first game, but I think the Jets might just sneak a win out, man.
Everything you said is right though, because if the Jets was going to win, they better do it in week one. Before
pretty much
down in Buffalo. So everything's set up for them to come in there and sneak a win. Everybody's on the Buffalo Bills high horse, but I like me some Josh Allen. I actually love Josh Allen.
Sure.
I love Josh Allen, so I'm gonna go with the Buffalo Bills on this one. Buffalo Bills over the Jets. Moving on, we got a lot of 1 o'clock games, y'all. Moving on. Here's a team last year everybody was on their high horse. The Cleveland Browns.
Oh, no.
Cleveland Browns at Baltimore Ravens. Mel, who you going with?
As much as I don't like to give Baltimore any credit, I'm going to have to go with them Ravens right now. With the Browns, they got a new coach, basically. But this is one of them toss them up right. But now I'm going to go with Baltimore. I think they're still angry from last year, getting their tails kicked by Tennessee.
Right.
And everything. So I think they got something to prove. Plus, it's at home for them. So, yeah, I think it's going to be a squeaker. I think Baltimore going to pull this one out.
Is Odell still in Cleveland?
Yeah.
Okay.
Still there.
All right, so Ray, take us away. Who you got?
I'm gonna go with the Ravens. On paper, the Cleveland Browns look like the better team overall, but I just can't get down with Victor Stinkfield, man. That dude is horrible. And if he don't do nothing this year, man, he need to get out of Cleveland, man. Too much talent in that on that team, dog, for him to be stinking the way he do.
You know the word out on Baker. All talk, no play. So you better show us something this year.
They got too much last year, man. Too much.
Yeah, he can talk good game. He gonna have to step it up this year. But my choice, I'm going Ravens all the way. I don't even know how people say that the Cleveland got the better football team on paper. And another thing too, man, people love some Lamar Jackson, especially in Madden. Every time you go over somebody's house, somebody got some Madden on. They got the Ravens running that Lamar Jackson offense.
Lamar Samuel L. Jackson looking ass, man.
Niggas out here, man. All right, man. All right, good stuff right there, fellas. All right, this is another game that I was shocked. Usually this team will come on at 4 o'clock or 8 o'clock game on a Sunday, start of the year. But here we go. 1 o'clock. Seattle Seahawks at the Atlanta Falcons. Ray, going with.
Because I'm gonna go with the Seahawks just on the fact that they're more of a well-oiled machine in Atlanta right now. Because with the new addition of Todd Gurley, they still got to get him put into the offense. He got to get comfortable with everybody. Him and Matt Ryan got to be on the same page. So I think the edge will go to Russell Wilson, man, and Pete Carroll.
Good stuff right there. You know what? One thing before I go to mail, I found some new respect for Pete Carroll. I know a lot of people dislike Pete Carroll, but just some of the stuff that I heard him say on this offseason, I kind of was digging that, man. So shout out to Pete Carroll. Mail, who you going with?
Man, I'm gonna go with them Dirty Birds, man. I'm gonna go with the Atlanta Falcons, man. Offense. You say Todd Gurley, but hey, man, how much a running back got to do but run the damn ball? So you got a power back. You already still got Julio Jones, Calvin Ridley. You lost Hooper, but you picked up Hayden Hurst, the former tight end, first round pick. Tight end for the Ravens. So they really haven't lost a step in their offense. Defense, I think they picked up a couple of key players, but yeah, I'm gonna go with Atlanta in Atlanta.
Good stuff right there, fellas. I actually went with Atlanta too. Like I say, it's week 1. If anybody gonna steal a game, you're gonna steal in the week 1 game. Like I say, in a year where it's COVID and pandemic and there's so much uncertainty, no fans. Just not the same Seattle team coming down there, this intimidating team. And like I say, correct me if I'm wrong, but Atlanta had a down year last year. I think everybody was high on Atlanta's high horse last year, and they disappointed. So I think Atlanta going to come out firing this year. Matt Ryan, you said they picked up Todd Gurley too?
Yeah.
So I think Atlanta got something to prove, and what a way to start your season off by knocking off the Seattle Seahawks week 1 at your stadium, in your home in Atlanta. So I'm going with the Atlanta Falcons. All right, fellas. So that was it for our 1 o'clock games. Thank you so much for that. Now we're moving on to the 4 o'clock games, y'all. 4 o'clock. Here we go. 4 p.m. Eastern Time, 4:15 Eastern Time, Channel 9, and 4:25 Channel 9, and 4:15 America's Game of the Week on Channel 5. Here we go. Chargers. Yeah. Las Vegas, right?
Nah.
Los Angeles.
Los Angeles.
Los Angeles Chargers versus the Cincinnati Bengals. Mel, who you going with?
Man, I'm gonna go with Joe Burrow, Cincinnati Bengals, man. I'm gonna go with them because LA Chargers right now they lost Derwin James for a couple of games, and that was their big in their secondary. So I feel as though all Burrow's going to do is just throw bombs up to Green and Ross and basically Boyd. All he gonna do is toss that ball up. They ain't got their main man back there in the secondary. So I think this is gonna be a game. I'm going with Cincy on this one.
Good choice right there. Ray, who you going with? The Chargers or the Bengals?
I'm gonna go with them superchargers, man. For the simple fact, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, they don't have Derwin James for a few games, but they do have a stud elite corner in Casey Hayward back there who'll be checking the number 1 wide receiver. They got Boza, you know what I'm saying? They got Ingram back there. So they still got a capable defense. And that offense is overpowering. Austin Eckler, you got Jackson, you got Mike Williams. Oh, they got stars, man.
Who throwing them the ball?
I was getting ready to say, who's the quarterback for the Chargers? And then speaking of Chargers, on the screen.
As far as I know right now, I believe it's Tyrod Taylor.
Well, with that being said, if I had to pick Tyrod Taylor versus Joe Burrow week 1, I'm going to give the edge, a slight edge to the Los Angeles Chargers. So I'm going with Chargers on that. All right, so correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm getting ready to say America's game of the week. That's the next game. All right, here we go. Next game, 4 o'clock. The Arizona Cardinals. A lot of people was on Arizona's high horse this year, too. Arizona versus the 49ers. Ray, who you going with?
Ooh, I'm going with the upset on this one. I'm Cardinals. Because I believe the Cardinals are going to be a team in the NFC that people are going to sleep on, and they're going to catch a lot of people slipping, man, and they're going to shock the world.
Good stuff right there, Mill. Who you going with? Cardinals or 49ers?
I'm going to have to go with the Arizona myself as well, man. As far as 49ers, they didn't upgrade their wide receiver position.
Right.
And Deebo Samuel could possibly not play. So, I told you, Arizona right now, their defense is keyed in. If they can stop the run and let Jimmy try to get and stop Kittle, I think they put up some points, they'll be fine.
I like Arizona. Like I said, I'm doing my research, my homework last night. I did some research this morning. I really like what Arizona got going on down there in Arizona. And I think the 49ers, you know how it is when you go on a run like you did last year. I think everybody's going to be ready for them this year. So, the way to start your season off by stealing one and down in San Francisco. So, I'm going with Arizona just for Kyler Murray and the Cardinals over the 49ers. 1. All right, here we go. So, one of these two games is going to be the game of the week, America's game of the week. Here we go. First one, the Tom Brady and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Tom Brady and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. They should change it to Tom Brady and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Sure.
Versus, this is a good game right here, the New Orleans Saints. What a way to start off week 1 at 4 o'clock. Mel, who you going with, Brady or you going with Breeze?
Yeah, like I said, this is a tough game. But once again, with no preseason, I'm gonna go with Breeze on this one, man. I'm gonna go with New Orleans right now on this one. I don't think Brady gonna get his wings this first game because it's gonna be a shootout if it does. And right now, like I said, I'm gonna go with New Orleans because they're with the quarterback establishment already.
Right.
And basically, they didn't lose any players from last year as far as on their offense. So yeah, I'm gonna go with New Orleans in a squeaker. It's gonna be possibly like a field goal 4-point game or so.
Good stuff right there. Ray, who you going with, Ray? You going with Tom Brady and the Buccaneers or Drew Brees and the Saints?
This game could go either way, y'all. I'm with you. It's going to be a shootout. You know what I'm saying? They're going to be breaking records. First game out. But I'm going to go with Terrific Tom on this one. I think Tom will do enough to get the edge on the win.
Definitely, like you said, it's going to be a shootout. It's going to be a much anticipated game. I just give the Saints a slight edge. It's week 1. It's in New Orleans, and it's no fans. So I think they're going to pull it out. Albert Kamara, Drew Brees, and them. But, man, every time I think about leaning over the Saints, I can easily lean back over to Tampa Bay. It's going to be a game I'm definitely going to be tuned into. But if I got to pick, I'm going to go with the New Orleans Saints for this one.
Yeah, it's definitely a toss-up game there.
All right. And correct me, this got to be America's game of the week right here. America's game of the week, I'm going to go on a limb and say it. America's game of the week. The Dallas Cowboys versus the Los Angeles Rams?
LA Rams.
LA Rams. Here we go, y'all. Dallas versus the Rams. Mel, who you going with?
Man, I hate to say it, but I'm gonna go with Dallas right now.
Mm.
Last couple of times the Rams have had their number, so I know as like true Cowboys fans should have circled this on their calendar or so, but I'm gonna go with Cowboys on this one.
Ray, who you going with, Ray? You going with the Cowboys or you going with the Rams?
I'm gonna go with the boys.
Mm.
'Cause they got on paper. I just say they look like the best team in the NFC in my opinion. But yeah, I think the Cowboys have this one. Mike McCarthy got them boys ready.
Mm. I ain't gonna lie to you, y'all. After diving in and doing my research, I picked the Rams. I mean, like I say, there's really no home field advantage this year because you ain't gonna have no fans. But Dallas got to travel across the country, all the way in Los Angeles. So I would think that the Rams would take them. So I'm gonna give it a slight edge to the Rams. I'm gonna go Rams over the Cowboys. Quick question: did Dak sign a extension yet?
Nah, he stayed on that free agent.
Okay. So I'm going with the Rams. Rams at home. Good stuff right there, fellas. So that completes the 4:00 game. So now we get ready to move to the Sunday night game. Sunday night game. Correct me if I'm wrong. I may got it wrong.
Dallas and the Rams are Sunday.
Okay, all right. So I say I put the Dallas and the Rams game as a Sunday night game, it's a 4:00 game. So that was the Sunday night game. So we're moving on to the Monday night games, y'all. Here we go. Pittsburgh Steelers. Mike Tomlin and them Steelers versus the New York Giants. I always tell my boy Grady, who's a Giants fan, I just randomly text him and I say, you can't spell Giants without the letter G. Here we go. Steelers versus the Giants. Ray, who you going with?
I'm gonna go with Big Ben, man. Big Ben has been talking this whole offseason, talk about his shoulder, his arm is better, you know what I'm saying? Because he was hurt last year because of that, so he couldn't perform well. This year, though, he said he ready. He back at 100%. If Big Ben with the Steelers, man, 100%, you can't count him out.
Man,
I got him week 1.
Pittsburgh or New York?
Once again, hate to say it, I'm gonna go with another division rival with the Giants. I'm gonna go with the Giants and Danny Fumbles, and Saquon Barkley and all of them. I feel as though it's gonna be another shootout game, and Giants gonna squeak through with this game here. So I'm gonna give it to the Giants for this game.
Almost forgot about Saquon Barkley. Forgot, but I just got so much love from my boy Mike Tomlin, who, like I said, I know this wasn't going to happen, but I held this hope that somehow, some way, he would became the Redskins' new head coach.
Right.
But he didn't. But like I said, I'm going to go with Pittsburgh on this one. But watch out for them Giants. They're going to be a sleeper this year. They got Saquon Barkley back. He's healthy. Daniel Jones in another year in the system. Yeah, so.
I don't know, man. They moved on to a new coach, so we're going to have to see how that works out as well.
Who is the coach?
Jason Garrett.
No,
Jason Garrett.
He's the offensive coordinator. They got Rule. I think no, he was a
guy from Carolina.
New England special teams coach.
New England or Carolina?
No, it was a New England special key.
Yeah, that dude. I don't know tomorrow. Cool.
So yeah, he's been like they've been calling him like I looked at a little thing. They've been calling him like an asshole up there. He's not a player's coach. He's a hard ass. So maybe that's what New York need, a hard ass.
Maybe that's what they need, man. You know what the saying is: a hard head make a soft ass. All right, y'all. And last but not least, before we move on to the last two games, Monday night, Tennessee at Denver. Then Ed Ball. Who you going with, Mel?
I'm gonna take that young Denver squad, man. The Tennessee got to go up there to the Mile High Stadium, so how much they're gonna be able to run that ball with Derrick Henry. So before that air kick in, so I'm gonna go with Denver, man. They got a little nice young squad up there. Their defense, still elite. with Von Miller and everyone else up there. Their offense, they got them a couple of young receivers. The quarterback there, they got a young quarterback. So I'm gonna take Denver on a Monday night in Mile High.
There you go, bro. Ray, who you going with?
We'll go with the AFC Championship contenders. I'm gonna go with the Titans, cause Mel makes a point out there in Denver. You know what I'm saying? How long can you continue to run the ball with D. Henry before he gas out? You know what I'm saying? But I think the key factor is going to be Ryan Tannehill. He's got a lot to play. But he got a big chip on his shoulder, man. So I think he's going to be ready to suit up.
So my question before I give you out my prediction: who is the Denver Broncos quarterback?
Drew Lock.
Drew Lock?
They went with Lock. They went with Lock?
Yeah.
From Missouri, Drew Lock, SEC. Okay, all right, well, I already had Denver as my prediction, but now that I know they went with Lock, I like Lock. I'm going with Denver. Week 1, Denver over Tennessee. I'm not a Ryan Tannehill fan. I mean, I know he had a good run last year, but you know what it is. You got to prove me wrong. Show me something this year. So I'm not just going to automatically pencil him in or pencil Tennessee in as a win because of what he did last year. So I'm going with Denver.
You know what's funny, though? Even when he was over in Miami, do you know every year his QBR got higher and higher each year?
I didn't know that. Good stuff right there. Definitely going to keep my eye on him, though. I'm going with Denver. All right, last two, y'all. Say these for last. Best 2 games for last, man. I'm going to go with my man up top first with the number 12 jersey on. The Green Bay Packers versus Kirk Cousins and the Minnesota Vikings. Take us away, Ray. Who you going with week 1?
Hey, you already know, man. Packer Nation. We about to do it. But you know what, though? Real talk. It's always a chess matchup when Aaron Rodgers and Mike Zimmer get together on that field, man. Because Mike Zimmer be dialing up some plays to confuse Aaron Rodgers, man. And, you know, sometimes Aaron Rodgers gets the best of him. Sometimes Zimmer get the best of him. But Aaron's got something to prove this year. So Aaron Rodgers gets 1-0 on Mike Zimmer.
There you go, brother. And Mel Pink, who you going with? Pack versus the Vikings?
I was going with Vikings. I think Kirk got something to prove out there. He still got they picked up a nice wide receiver in the draft, so that's a good thing there. I'm gonna go with the Vikings at home, man. I ain't got too much up on this game too much, but I'm gonna go with Captain Kirk and the Vikings for this one.
I was diving in and doing my homework and doing my research, but I kept on coming up with this team. I guess I gotta go with you like that.
You like that?
You like that? That's what I'm going with. Freaky Kirk Cousins and the Minnesota Vikings over the Green Bay Packers.
Hey, Kirk Cousins said, "I don't care if I catch COVID. I'm ready to die."
He said that?
He said that.
Oh, shit, man. Just off that alone, I gotta go with Kirk Cousins. And the last but not least, y'all. Oh, man, I'm getting excited, man. I'm going to go Mill on this one, man. They up I-95, from what I was told. They coming down to Washington. The Philadelphia Eagles, NFC East matchup to start week 1 against the Washington football team. Mill, who you got and why?
Oh, man. I'm definitely go with with the Washington football team on this note, man. You know, right now, with Philly, they got a lot of injuries back there, man, and especially a lot of injuries to their offensive line. And you got a hungry defensive line right now in the Washington football team, ready to attack Carson Wentz. Something we haven't been able to do in the past, being in the 3-4 defense. So therefore, you know, it's just there'll be nothing but attackers after him today. Their first round pick is injured. The wide receiver, and basically last year we had those games. You know, if it wasn't for them long bombs from Deshaun Jackson, right. We come out there. This is a new game. They don't know what we're going to come out with. I don't know what we're going to come out with. I don't know what the team going to look like. So right. I'm gonna go with the Skins. Definitely, I'm gonna go with like 24-17.
I love it. I love it. I love the score prediction. Ray, take us away. Who you going with? The Philadelphia Eagles or the Washington football team?
I'm gonna go with Washington because I think it's a lot of pressure on Carson Wentz. You know, you got that new rookie quarterback that they drafted, that stud Jalen Hurts sitting on the sideline. So with the injuries on the D line, you know what I'm saying? They're a little weak. They're vulnerable right now. So I think it's a lot of pressure on Mr. Wentz. He's gonna try to do too much. He's gonna make a lot of mistakes, and Redskins gonna catch him.
Last but not least, I gotta go with the football team, aka the Redskins, man. I'm excited. Like I say, let me just start naming some people. Chase Young. You got to Chase Young back there. You got to pick us to win. New coach and Ron Rivera. Like I say, I wasn't a Ron Rivera fan. He wasn't my first, second, or third choice, but he won me over in that press conference. From that point on, I've been on the bandwagon. I think Ron's gonna come out here and still a win in week 1. And it's in Washington, no fans. But hey, you know, we got to take our field back at some point, man. No fans, we're fans. It got to be a home field advantage at someday. So I would think what a way to start Ron Rivera's coaching tenure with a nice NFC East win over the Philadelphia Eagles to start your season off. So I'm going with the football team all the way. And my final score, Redskins 27, Eagles 20. Ray, you got a score prediction?
The Redskins, Eagles. I got I'm gonna go 2017.
Okay, and we know you're a Packers fan. We about to give me and Mel will give you a score prediction for your game. So the final score, I picked the Vikings. Final score in a shootout. Kirk Cousins and the Vikings 31. Aaron Rodgers and the Packers 28. What's your score prediction, Mel?
Yeah, I'm all right there about Kirk Cousins about 35. Packers 30.
And Ray, what's your score prediction?
I would like to say it'll be a shootout, but it's not. It's gonna be a defensive battle. Mike Pettin versus Mike Zimmer. Whose defense is better? And it's gonna be a low-scoring game, hard-hitting game. So I think the final score will be Packers 21, Minnesota 14.
Stuff right there, fellas. I got all the info I need, y'all. Like I say, once we finish this, I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna have everything set up. So next time we meet up, I'm gonna reveal the winners for week 1. Thank you so much, fellas. We at the end, y'all. We got through it, y'all. The first ever sports talk with Cool Rob with the homeboys Ray and Mel Pink. We did it, y'all, man. We'll be watching the game that Sunday.
Hey, we can.
I guess we'll make that decision by what? Thursday?
Yeah.
Let me know, bro. If y'all want to come down here, man, I'm gonna go. I'm most likely I'm gonna have Red Zone or the ticket. I already made my mind. I'm gonna get that this year. So Ray, you want to see them Packers? Just let me know, man. I have another TV. You can just watch your Packers. Me and Mel can watch our football team. That's how we're gonna do it.
Yeah, man.
Oh, yeah.
Like you know, if everything we try to link up by noon.
I bet. Oh, you know we could do this,
Sound good.
man. We could do something where everybody go over everybody else for a game.
I'm sorry?
I said we can do something where we can everybody go over somebody's house for a game. Start off with the first couple over here, then we can take it to another if y'all want to. But y'all can come over here every Sunday. Like I said, hey, shout out to my man Ramon Williams. You inspired me with this Sunday ticket, man. I went over his house last football season. Ramon had one TV over here. He had another TV for a Jaguars fan. A Kansas City Chiefs fan was watching the game over here. Man, I couldn't believe it, man. I said, I will get the Sunday ticket, and I ain't gonna get it.
Sunday ticket.
Oh man.
Ain't nothing like going to an area where it's a blackout game you still can watch.
Right. That's what the Sunday ticket give you.
That's what it give you, bro. But like I said, I'm gonna have it. Just wait till Sunday. All right, man. So like I said, we at the end, so we still got some show left. We're gonna do shout outs, y'all. Mel, you got any shout outs?
Yeah, man. Shout out to Movie Hood TV once again. You know, appreciate them putting your show along. Shout out to I ain't really got too many shout outs to give, man. Shout out to everybody, man. I guess Black Lives Matter. you know all that good stuff, man.
There you go, brother. Ray.
Shoot it, Ray. You got a shout out too.
Ray, you got anything?
Shout out to Movie Hood, you know what I'm saying? Big ups to them, you know what I'm saying, for putting you on. Um, just a shout out to everybody that's basically just tuning in, you know what I'm saying, supporting everybody, you know what I mean? We appreciate you. And hey, it's showtime come Thursday.
Showtime, brother. So definitely showtime. I got a couple shout outs. Shout out to Movie Hood TV. I'm gonna go ahead and piggyback off y'all. Like I say, man, the dudes help me out a lot behind the scenes. That's why I always say every video, go show them some love, show them some love, show them some love for the hottest videos in the DMV. Subscribe to Movie Hood TV. Shout out to my homeboys, Mel and Ray, man. Like I say, y'all started this, man. Y'all kicked this sports talk with Cool Rob off, man. I'll never forget it, man. Thank you so much for taking time out your day for coming on and talking sports with me. Shout out to my beautiful daughters, Raven and Nevaeh. I love you to death. When you see this, when you see this video, I love you, I love you, I love you. And shout out to my subscribers. It was just almost a week ago. Me, you, Ray, Tony B, everybody was just up at Paul House. We were sitting in the yard and we was at 264. Now we're at 303. It's growing, y'all. The struggle is real, but it's slowly but surely growing. So thank you so much for showing all the love and support. Keep it coming, y'all. Keep it coming. Tell the people where they can subscribe to you, where they can find you at. Ray, I gotta hurry and get my charger before I try to cut off. But tell the people where they can find you, subscribe to you at, brother.
I mean, you can always hit me up on Instagram. It's Shafro34. You know what I'm saying? I'm always on there, so you can hit me up over there.
Mel, where can they find you? Where they can subscribe to you at?
They can't subscribe to me nowhere because I don't try to be found. But, but definitely, if you know me, man, you know where you can hit me up, man. How you can reach me and everything. I definitely I show support for everybody and everything. So definitely, I don't got too many subscriptions everywhere and stuff. But if you need me, you know how to holler at me.
Well, I can tell everybody now where they can find you. They can find you every Sunday morning pregame. You can find them here on the Cool Rob TV network. We're gonna keep this going, y'all. This week.
Yeah, I would love to do this each week, man. Till the season is over with, man. This football season, I definitely love me some football. I appreciate the other sports being back, but football was it. I could give a damn about the basketball, the football. The basketball, the hockey, the baseball. As long as football was coming back, I'm feeling good. So, definitely I'd love to do this each week, man, with you and help you and get your subscriptions up. And people also, and go and like his stuff, man. Likes is big helps too, man. Yeah, if you like the show, man, definitely subscribe and like the Cool Rob, everything he does, So definitely I appreciate being on the show today, and I hope this go further on.
Yeah, thank you so much, Brian. I'm telling y'all right now, I'm already looking forward to week 2, week 3, week 4, week 5. So I'm just letting y'all know now. Just take one day out the week, take 30, 45 minutes and spend it with me so we can do this, y'all. And that's all we need. That's all we need to do. We can keep this going throughout the whole season, through the playoffs, all the way to the Super Bowl.
Let's get it.
All right, and then like I say, you can find these fellas.
Yeah, definitely, like this, man. Give me time while I'm sitting here, I'm looking at the game anyway. I might as well give out my feed to it and everything.
Hey, we're gonna get better and better as we go, y'all. You can find these dudes on Cool Rob TV every pregame before the season, for the week 1, week 2, before that NFL week start. You can find a pregame show with Ray and Mel and Cool Rob. You can also find me at Cool Rob TV, all caps, leave comments, like, dislike, engage, like Mel say. Definitely like. You can dislike, but engagement is a must. Please go down low and leave comments. Engage with me. Tell us what you want to see on the show. Tell us what you don't want to see on the show. And we always looking for new people to come on the show. So let me see. I say subscribe to Cool Rob TV. Don't forget to subscribe to Movie Hood TV. Like I said, go show them some love. Show them some love. All right, y'all. Be down to this part right here. I love the whole show, but I love this part right here on all my platforms. If it's What's on Your Mind 30 Minutes, if it's Cool Rob Show, and now Sports Talk with Cool Rob. It's called The Last Words, y'all. Everybody that give us the last word, they knock it out the park. They always leave an outgoing message for the people. It could be about sports. It could be about whatever you want to talk about. Ray, give us your last words.
Hey, let's just continue to support each other, man. Let's keep supporting each other. You know what I'm saying? Let's keep our hopes up. You know what I'm saying? We need more Black-owned businesses, man. You know what I'm saying? And cool, you got something going, man. You know what I'm saying? You moving in the right direction, and I'm supporting you all the way through, brother. You know what I'm saying? So that go for everybody. You know what I'm saying? So I'll support anybody Black-owned. You know what I'm saying? Just let me know what's going on. We gotta look out for each other. You know what I mean?
My man. Thank you so much, bro. I appreciate you. Mel, any last words?
Yeah, man. Everybody be safe out here. The COVID is not gone. Stay healthy. Stay safe. Basically, and do what you can, because we don't know what holds tomorrow. One day we could be here and it's gone the next day. So count your blessings and be appreciative of what you got while you got it. So and I hope everybody have a great week, and everybody. Another thing, shout out the kids, man. Hopefully all this distant learning that ain't taken away from you, and that ain't stressing everyone out, because I know it stressed me out this damn week. So hopefully that get aboard, and everybody children do well so they can move on in life, man. This is like a pause in their life, just to be sitting at home and stuff and not being able to be out there. But it's understandable with the whole situation going on. But like I said, everybody be safe, protect yourself, and protect your family.
Good stuff right there, fellas. And my last words, I'm gonna switch it up. Let's take care of our children, because the children are our future. And no matter what you're doing out there, y'all, no matter what you're doing, and these two fellas right here, because I've been knowing them since 96, 97, 98. It's a long time, y'all. These two dudes right here is an example of what I'm getting ready to say. No matter what you're doing out here, no matter what you're doing, you should never give up, never give up, never give up. Fellas, I thank you so much, man. Like I say, man, I'm already looking forward. I'm on it. I'm looking forward to week 2 preview of week 2 NFL season. So, like I say, just take 30, 45 minutes one day out the week, and let's get it in, y'all. Let's keep this all the way to the Super Bowl, man.
Oh, yeah, man. It's going to be a lot more, man, because I say this season going to be wild. You don't know what can happen week from week. Injury report, man. Somebody say, man, he got the COVID. He gone. You know, that's it. You know, so this is going to be a strange season, but I'm glad it's back.
Yes, sir. Can't wait.
For the fly guy, Ray, the staple of the season 1 Cool Rob show. For my homeboy, Mel Pink, my former roommate. And I'm Cool Rob. I always end off every show with Cool Rob is in the building. Over and out. I got this new thing I do with the paper, but I don't got no paper, so I'm going to drink a beer. I got this new thing I do with the beer. Over and out, y'all. There you go, man. I'm drinking a Corona. Over and out, y'all. Thank y'all so much. I love you. Mel love you. And Ray love you. We all love you. Bye-bye. We'll see y'all next time on week 2 preview for the Cool Rob Sports Talk with Cool Rob. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye.